What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. Literally, it's been too long. So you guys have been asking for a video of my pregnancy / labor. I've done one on my old channel, but I guess I can say it on this one. So I'm basically going to tell you guys about how I found out I was pregnant, how I told my parents, their reaction, how my pregnancy went, and how it was with me and my daughter's dad, his family, my family, the day she was born, how much she weighed, pretty much the whole get down of it. So if you guys want to continue watching, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and comment below, and turn on your post notifications, turn on that little bell, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see next. Thank you for watching. You know, I I appreciate it very, very much, and I hope you guys enjoy. If you want to keep watching, go ahead and stay tuned.
Pretty girl, this one's for you. This one's for you. Check this out.
Okay, so pretty much, you guys really want to know this story, so I'm gonna say it. I don't know the exact day. All I know is it was sometime towards November when I found out I was pregnant. I remember me and my baby dad, we weren't safe. We knew what we were doing. I had just gotten off the IUD birth control, and or is it the IUD? It's the one inside your arm. I had it on this side, but I remember I had just got off it because I kept bleeding and having issues with that birth control. So I was like, you know what, I need to take it out. This birth control is not working. I've had it in for 2 years and I'm non-stop bleeding, and that birth control ended up making me very anemic. So I took it out, and they were like, oh no, like it's a very low chance of you even getting pregnant, like it's very, very rare. I was like, okay, because you know, me and my boyfriend don't really use condoms, whatever. And I don't know if my dad or my mom are gonna watch this, I'm not so sure, but whatever. So pretty much, I think it was sometime November. I think I was already like a little over a month that I was pregnant, because I wasn't so sure. I was too scared to take a test. Finally, I took a test. I think I bought them from the Dollar Tree. I was like, babe, I need to take a test. Like, haven't started my period, because my periods are very irregular. Sorry guys, my nose is so itchy. So I was like, shit, okay, am I pregnant, or is it like my periods are being weird? I ended up buying, I believe it was like 3 tests from the 99-cent store, and it ended up coming out positive. Very, 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 very light lines. So me and my man were like, all 3 of them very, very light lines. And I was like, you know what, I don't think it's me being pregnant. And he was like, I don't think that's what it means. 2 lines don't mean pregnant. And at the time I was only 17. I had just turned 17. I was like, fuck, okay, it's not that I'm pregnant. He's like, go ask my mom. So I remember my friend, or no, pause, I'm like skipping a little. So I remember I texted my friend. I was like, dude, there's 2 lines. It says that means pregnant, but the lines are very light. I had school the next day. I was in Options for Youth. And she was like, okay, we'll go buy more tests. So it was the next day. I go to school. We end up leaving school, and we go to the 99-cent store again. And I remember we bought like 5 of them this time. And I was like, no, there's no way 5 are going to have 2 lines and them all like be like a false positive, you know? So I remember taking them, and pretty much they all came out positive, and I was like, fuck, I really am pregnant. I told my mom. I couldn't even tell her in person. I had to text her like a little pussy. I was like, Mom, I got something to tell you, because I was living with my boyfriend at the time. I was like, I'm pregnant. And she was like, bitch, what? I was like, I'm pregnant. And she was so pissed.
She was like, I don't believe this, Nadia. You're going to come over. You're going to take a test. I'm going to buy you a good one. You're going to use this fucking Dollar Tree one.
I was like, okay, whatever. She ended up buying like a clear blue one. And she was like,
if you're pregnant, I'm never going to talk to you again. You're going to tell your dad.
Crying. I was like, oh my God. I went to her house, I think after school. And I remember I took the test, and it was like a clear positive sign. Oh my God, that was the worst day of my life. Me and my mom literally are best friends. And I remember when she seen it, she cried and she was like, get the fuck out of my house. Because we lived in the same complex as my fiance and my mom. So I was like, I left crying. I was like, oh my god, she hates me. She's never gonna talk to me again. I don't have no parents. I knew my dad would disown me as soon as I told him. So I remember my dad was dating someone, and I was very close to her. I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't tell my dad. She's like, you need to tell your dad. She took me out to eat and everything. I remember throwing up. It was so bad. I couldn't eat PF Chang's. I will never eat it again because of that day. And anyway, so she was like, tell your dad I'll be right here. So we told my dad. Oh my god. He was like, this is horrible to say, but you know, my dad, I'm his first girl, and I was 17, and he wanted nothing but the best for me. He was like, have an abortion. I was like, I'm not gonna have an abortion. Like, that's not gonna happen. I was like, you know, I need to learn from my mistakes, and, you know, I need to learn. And he was like, all right, well, my ties are cut off. Like, that's that. I'm not gonna help you with anything. I'm not gonna be there for you. Nothing. So it really sucked. Like, when I was pregnant, I didn't really have my dad. My mom ended up coming around like 2 weeks later. I remember my mom came around. She was being very, very nice, and she came around and was there for me. Then I basically went throughout my whole pregnancy without my dad. I was just with my man, his family. The way his mom found out was after I took those 5 pregnancy tests. I remember we went downstairs, and he still didn't believe that I was pregnant, even though the box said 2 pluses, whatever. So we went downstairs. I was like, oh, I asked my suegra, I was like, what does this mean? And she's like, oh, you're pregnant. I was like, okay. And she's like, here, let me cook you a plate to eat. She made me a big old plate. My friend was there. Everyone was there because I was like, holy, I'm pregnant. Like, I'm really, really pregnant. There's a baby inside me. Like, it didn't hit up until I got my ultrasound. I remember there was an issue. That's how me and my mom became cool, because I was like, I can't go to this by myself, whatever, because I went to the ER because I was having really, really bad pains. And I struggled throughout my pregnancy. Like, I had very, very, very bad pains throughout the whole time I was pregnant. Pretty much, I went to my doctor's appointment, and they couldn't see the baby, and I was already 2 months. They couldn't see the sac, the baby, nothing. So for like a week straight, I had to go like every day to go get ultrasounds for that past week, because they had to make sure the baby was there and wasn't in my tubes, because my HCG level was like going up, but they didn't see no baby. And for a month or two, you can already see a sac or a yolk sac or something. There was nothing. So the doctors were a little scared. And then I believe after like 2 months, you were able to see the sac and everything. My baby was really small. And then pretty much after that, I remember like around 15 weeks, my daughter tried coming pretty early. I had to go to Pomona ER, with the maternity section. They had to give me a shot to stop her, because she kept trying to come early. Like, I wanted to deliver, basically. I wasn't dilating, but my body was going into labor, basically. Like, I was contracting everything, and that's not normal for 15 weeks. So they would keep me overnight sometimes. I would be in and out throughout my whole pregnancy. It was not great. My pregnancy was very horrible. So then pretty much I delivered on July 9th, 2015. I was in labor since 4th of July. It was fucking horrible, to be honest. I remember contracting, being in and out of the hospital that full week. Oh my god, it was so bad. I was like, no. Like, I need to deliver this baby now. I wasn't due, I believe, till the 17th of July. And then pretty much I gave birth to her. I believe it was 6:05 in the morning. I don't have my papers anymore. I don't even know where they're at. But me and her dad were on and off a lot when I was pregnant. I wasn't ready. He wasn't ready. Like, it was a lot of stuff. We had rushed it. We have been friends since I was 11. And pretty much when it really came down to being parents, we were not ready. And to this day, we're probably not fully ready, but we've grown from there. It's been like 5 years. Sorry. My brother-in-law just came. Pretty much, yeah, like, we weren't ready to be parents. And by the time our daughter came, it was just so crazy. It was the most amazing moment ever. I'll try to insert a picture or something from the day she was born. We literally cried. It was the most amazing thing in the world. I think I might have a video of her laying on me when I got her delivered. Nothing went wrong besides during labor, besides there's a time where I almost stopped breathing. That was pretty much the only thing that happened. Other than that, oh, and they almost wanted to do a C-section because I was in labor for a long time. I think I was over like 24 hours. And I wasn't dilating. I was 100% E-face, but I wasn't dilating. And then, sorry guys, I'm just trying to remember it from the back of my head, like exactly what happened. During that, my mom was there, my baby's dad was there, my suegra was there, and that was who was in my room. And that's pretty much it, I think, what happened with my labor and delivery story. Everything on my labor was perfect. Other than that, like, I didn't feel a thing. It was the best labor. I mean, my only labor, but that was the best thing that I've ever experienced. Like, the healing process didn't really hurt. Like, that didn't hurt. My worst part was my pregnancy, to be honest. I had the worst pregnancy ever. And I craved a lot of things. Everything I craved, it was funny. Anything I craved, my baby's dad craved something too. Like, he got super fat when I was pregnant. I got fat, but he got fat too. But I'm trying to think if there was anything that I'm missing. I don't think so. I think that was pretty much it. Like, my pregnancy and labor, pretty simple. But yeah, 7 ounces, 7 pounds, 7 pounds. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. My daughter weighed 7 pounds and she looks like her dad. But that's pretty much it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for watching. I'm sorry it wasn't too long, semi-long, but go ahead and comment, subscribe, and like, and let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. Thank you.